The Boy Who Fished from the Bridge.
Timmy, a black-haired boy of 11 summers, was a familiar sight on the old bridge that spanned the cove of the lake. Timmy traveled the lake on his styrofoam pontoon boat. His boat was a humble vessel with a red frame and a retractable black propeller. The pontoon boat bobbed gently in the lake's water. Timmy sat there, his legs dangling over the edge of the old wooden bridge. The sun painted ripples on the lake's surface, and Timmy's eyes followed them, lost in thought. Timmy's fishing gear was simple, but well loved. A spinning reel with a wooden handle, its paint chipped from countless adventures. His tackle box, a treasure chest of hooks, lures, and weights, lay open beside him. But it was the package of number 1 eagle claw hooks that held a special place in his heart. His grandfather had given it to him, the rod and reel, whispering tales of big catches, all on golden hooks. His grandfather told him about this secret spot. On this day, Tommy was fishing with his bait of choice, night crawlers. The night crawlers sat next to him, plump and wiggling in their container. He'd bought them that morning from the Riverside gas station, where the old cashier had winked and said, "Tight lines, young man." It was late afternoon. The sun dipped lower, casting long shadows across the water. Tommy cast his line. The hook sailed through the air, landing with a soft plop. He settled into his makeshift seat, the bridge's wooden planks rough against his skin. The world seemed to slow down. The rush of the river, the distant hum of traffic, the way the light danced on the water. And then it happened. The telltale tug. Timmy's heart raced as he reeled in, the line pulling against his grip. The water erupted, and there it was, a gleaming copper-nosed bluegill, its scales catching the phasing sunlight. Timmy's grin stretched wide as he cradled the fish in his hands, its copper body shimmering. This was the biggest bluegill he'd ever seen. He released it gently, watching it swim away. The bridge, the river, the styrofoam boat, they all faded into the background. For Timmy, it was just him, the water, and the magic of the golden hook. And so, as the afternoon faded away, stars filled the sky above. Timmy lit his lantern and cast his worm again, this time to the deep drop-offs of the lake. The night crawler wiggled, the hook glinted, and the lake whispered its secrets. The night air was cool. Just then his reel screamed, and his rod tip bent forward. A great battle ensued, and Timmy struggled to hold on to his pole. He tucked his pole under his arm and used his body to play the beast as he kept taking more line. Timmy battled the fish from the depths, playing the fish with expert handling. That's when Timmy laid his eyes on the giant catfish. With a flick of his tail, the catfish gave him his final tug, snapping Timmy's line and swimming back to the depths of the lake. The boy who fished from the bridge was part of something ancient and timeless, a connection between land and water, past and present. And there, under the moon's watchful eye, Timmy knew he'd be back to the bridge, with his styrofoam boat, with his golden hook, because some stories are meant to be told over and over, like the gentle lapping of the lake's water against the shore. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this story of the boy who fished from the bridge.